The military situation is urgent.
Yes, Empress Dowager. Empress Dowager, a military order. It's a top priority dispatch.
Empress Dowager, it's late. The doctors warned us repeatedly. The cold has settled in your body. It's turned into a lung infection. You mustn't overwork yourself.
Craig Ramsey. The floods in the 13 southern states, hundreds of thousands of people, are stranded in the water, waiting for my relief plan. Henry is still so young. How can I possibly rest?
Empress Dowager.
Where am I? Where is my mercy hall? My body. How did I become young again?
Why are you being so lazy?
I died from overwork while reviewing reports, only to body swap into Stillwater County, into Magistrate Brennan's young legitimate daughter. It looks like she was treated miserably.
What are you staring at? By this afternoon, if those clothes aren't washed, you won't even get scraps to eat.
Stop right there.
You brat. You dare give me orders?
I am the legitimate eldest daughter. You are just a bastard born to a maid. What's wrong with me ordering you?
You.
Actually, it's you. You don't know your place. Abusing your legitimate elder sister. Is that what your mistress mother taught you? This slap is to teach you some respect.
You.
This slap is for hitting me earlier.
How dare you? All this shouting so early in the morning. It's disgraceful.
Dad, you have to stand up for me. Claire Brennan, she's gone nuts. Not only is she slacking off, but she even had the balls to hit me.
You absolute disgrace. Are you just standing there waiting for death? If you're late to enter the palace, to serve Prince Dylan, it's not just your life on the line, but your father's head as well. If your birth chart didn't favor Prince Dylan, you wouldn't be lucky enough to get this chance.
Enter the palace. To serve Prince Dylan. This face, it's identical to how I looked when I was young. Who is the reigning emperor now, and how is he related to Empress Dowager Eleanor?
You've completely lost it. He's Empress Dowager Eleanor's grandson, His Majesty Noah.
What about Henry? How is he doing?
The Grand Emperor fell ill the year before last. He's been resting at Tranquility Palace since he abdicated. How dare you? How dare you call the Grand Emperor by his name?
Henry is gravely ill. I must go to the palace immediately.
This is so creepy. How can her eyes be so intimidating? It's just like the wrath of an emperor. I actually have the urge to kneel. The royal authority is not for you to talk about. If you dare say another word, I'll beat you to death right now, you reckless fool.
Dad, why even bother talking to her? Just send her away already. Prince Dylan might be young, but he's the best at disciplining disobedient retainers. I heard that last month, one of Prince Dylan's palace maids broke a cup. He actually threw her into a snake pit.
Remember this. Even though you're the legitimate daughter, you're a nobody in the Brennan family. You only got this grace because of your birth chart. You...
Weren't you in a hurry to send me to the palace? Let's go.
Once you're in the palace, your fate is your own. Don't you dare involve the Brennan family.
I never thought that in this way, I would return to the Brighton palace. Time flies, over 40 years have passed.
These are Prince Dylan's quarters. You'll be working here from now on. The young prince is short-tempered, so you must serve him well.
Stop. You clearly turned and bumped into someone, yet you're twisting the truth and bullying them. So this is my great-grandson. What a total brat. Your Highness, as a prince, you are supported by the people. Instead of showing the staff compassion, you've resorted to the public torture of eye gouging and whipping. Are you worthy of the late Emperor's legacy of ruling with benevolence? Let's see who dares to step forward. According to Article 10 of the Brighton Palace Code, any prince who punishes palace staff without cause shall have his title stripped and stipend reduced. For severe offenses, flogging is required. So, what's a little spanking on the peach?
Sister, is she the girl who was just sent in? Didn't they say she was from some poor rural area, the daughter of a petty magistrate? Why is she so overbearing?
She doesn't look like a palace maid. She acts like she's a creditor coming to collect a debt.
The palace rules were set by my great-grandfather. My great-grandfather is dead. Now this whole Brighton palace must listen to me.
Your great-grandfather may be dead, but today your great-grandmother is here.
A mere palace servant dares to raise her hands against a prince.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Highness.
Dad, Mom, this brat has gone crazy for some reason today. Shit. How strange. This crazy woman's gaze is even more terrifying than grandfather's.
Don't be afraid, Dylan. Your father will handle this for you. Who bullied you?
It's Hair. She dared to spank my peach today.
Spanking? Where did this brat come from? To dare spank a prince?
Your Highness, she is the palace maid sent from Stillwater County to serve Prince Dylan.
Stillwater County? So she is the one the Imperial astronomer mentioned, Lady Brennan's daughter from Stillwater, whose fortune would bring prosperity to all of Brighton. She's nothing special. A mere country girl. And I actually believed it. Entering the palace as a servant is a blessing for your entire clan. Yet you dare to raise your hands against a prince. Truly. Backwater places breed nothing but thugs. Guards. Turn her into a human pig. And throw her into the water dungeon.
Enough?
Is this Henry's son, my grandson? But he clearly looks like a puppet who has been drained dry. How can he be a descendant of my family?
His features and his expression are exactly like the portrait of the Empress Dowager in the Ancestral Temple.
Your Majesty, this brat clearly has malicious intent. She is trying to harm the royal bloodline. In my opinion, the entire Magistrate Brennan's household should be sentenced to torture by fire.
Torturing a government official without cause. The noble consort is trying to make your Majesty look unjust.
A mere magistrate's daughter is quite sharp-tongued. Assaulting a prince and defying your superiors. If we don't execute you, should we give you a promotion instead?
The late Emperor founded Brighton on the principles of mercy and justice. Prince Dylan is arrogant and immoral. He conspired and committed violence. To teach him a lesson and protect the royal reputation, what did I do wrong?
How dare you? Who do you think you are? Prince Dylan is of noble blood. You have no right to lecture him.
Dad, if this brat dares to hit me today, she will dare to hit you tomorrow. She needs to be taught a lesson.
No wonder Brighton is in decline. What nonsense is this young prince spouting?
She has a point. Our reign is still young. The regional lords have surrendered for now, but if we want lasting peace, we must not alienate our officials.
Truly a descendant of the My family.
My head hurts so much.
This is a heart-linking curse. Your Majesty, does your head hurt when you make decisions?
How did you know?
I can cure it.
A load of crap. Even the royal physicians are helpless. A lowly servant like you dares to spread such lies? Guards.
I am willing to stake my life on it. Within 3 days, if I do not cure your Majesty's headache, I will accept death by 1,000 cuts.
Can you really save me?
I guarantee it with my life.
Your life is worthless. Guards, throw her into the water dungeon. In 3 days, execute her.
My grandson's blue mark is clearly the lover's curse. Within these palace walls, how could there be sorcery? And as for Henry, I wonder how he's doing now.
Hurry up and eat. You won't have many full meals left. Our Third Highness is the Imperial Consort's pride and joy. Since the day he was born, no one has dared to cross him, to dare touch his peach. You must have a death wish.
Leave the food box. Get out.
How ungrateful. Nowadays, the Imperial Consort's word is as good as an Imperial decree. Getting rid of a little thing like you is easier than crushing an ant.
I never expected the Imperial Noble Consort would dare interfere in state affairs. Little eunuch. Look, what's this?
You gave me a cockroach to eat.
No. It's poison.
Oh, for goodness sake. Sheesh, you're going to end me. My life is half gone. If I'd known, I'd have rather eaten a dung beetle.
Do you want to live?
Think.
Who is the current head eunuch of the Sanctum of Serenity?
It's Eunuch Craig.
Eunuch Craig Ramsay.
Exactly.
Craig. So it's that child. It figures. Heaven is on my side. Help me deliver something to him.
Miss Brennan? You are.
Craig. It is me.
Eunuch Craig, please wait.
What is this?
Miss Brennan asked me to give this to you.
How dare you pass secret messages in the palace? Do you have a death wish?
I wouldn't dare. Miss Brennan said, "You'll understand once you see it."
This handwriting, these symbols, and this name. It's clearly Empress Dowager Eleanor. She wrote this herself. That's impossible. Her Majesty passed away over 40 years ago. But this appearance, this expression.
Craig. You've aged. It's no wonder. When I left, you were only in your early 20s. Now, you're in your 60s.
Your Majesty, is it really you? I must be dreaming. This. But how could you? How could this be?
I don't know how it happened. When I opened my eyes, my soul was in this body. Craig, I need you.
Your Majesty, whether you're human or a spirit, you will always be my master. Whatever you need, just give the word.
Good. Craig, take me to see Henry. It figures. It's a sleep hex.
That wicked woman must be behind this.
Henry is out of danger now. He'll wake up in a few hours. However, you said this involves that poisonous consort. What do you mean by that?
Your Highness, there's something you don't know. Ever since the Imperial Noble Consort entered the palace, I don't know what kind of dark arts she used. Not only did she get His Majesty under her thumb, but even the retired Emperor, who was in perfect health, became bedridden. The doctors are at a loss. They say his pulse is strange, as if he's been poisoned. 6 months ago, the retired Emperor stopped waking up entirely, just like the living dead.
I see. It seems. The heart-linking hex Noah has is also related to the Imperial Noble Consort.
The heart-linking hex
is a dark art from the Southern Territories. Years ago, when I was pacifying the Southern Territories with the late Emperor, I encountered it. This hex is insidious. It's tied to the life of the caster and can control a person's mind. Noah must have been afflicted by this same hex.
No wonder in recent years, His Majesty's headaches have been getting worse. Your Highness, I'm sure you have things to say to the retired Emperor. I'll keep watch outside.
Henry, I'm back. Your left hand. Does it still hurt on rainy days? I remember, 10 years ago, you climbed a tree to pick a fresh cherry blossom for me, but then you fell from the tree and fractured your wrist. Henry, although it healed, the pain never truly went away.
Mom, I just wanted to pick the most beautiful blossom and give it to you.
Henry, I haven't even had the chance to see you grow up. And yet, you've already grown old. In the decades I've been gone, you've been carrying the weight of Brighton all by yourself. It must have been hard. Henry, please get well soon. Once you're better, you'll be able to see me.
Your Majesty, I truly cannot find the cause of your illness. The pulse is erratic, alternating between rapid and slow. It is incredibly strange. It is beyond the reach of any medicine.
Get out, all of you.
It's all that brat's fault. Playing tricks. Claiming she can cure me. She clearly intends to humiliate me.
I have also heard something of this, Your Majesty. An unfavored girl from the Brennan family. She is completely illiterate, yet she has the audacity to claim she can cure Your Majesty. Truly shameless boasting.
Who says I can't cure it?
You brat. Shouldn't you be in the dungeon? Who allowed you in here?
Dad, hurry and throw her into a vat of boiling oil. Fry her whole family.
Your Majesty, Miss Brennan was brought out of the dungeon by your humble servant. She said she has a way to heal Your Majesty's chronic headaches. I know this violates palace regulations, but concerned for Your Majesty's well-being, I took the liberty of acting on my own. For all my offenses, I'm willing to take full responsibility. I await Your Majesty's judgment.
Craig, I must remind you, Don't think that because the Grand Emperor favored you in the past, you can behave so recklessly in this palace. Bringing a prisoner before His Majesty. How many lives do you have to waste?
Your Majesty, if you are willing to trust me, within 10 days, I will surely cure your Majesty's chronic headaches.
Arrogant. I have practiced medicine for decades. Yet I am still at a total loss. You are just a woman. What could you possibly know about medicine? You learned some folk remedy in the country, and now you come to the palace to show off.
You're at a loss. That's because you're useless. What does that have to do with me being a woman?
She looks just like Empress Dowager Eleanor. It's likely just some deceptive sorcery.
Your Majesty.
This brat must have ulterior motives. Your Majesty, do not be deceived by her. Perhaps she is a spy sent by an enemy nation, intending to harm your Majesty.
You brat. What do you have to say for yourself?
Your Majesty, the blue mark behind your left ear, does it throb and burn whenever you have a headache? Is it only when you're with the Imperial Noble Consort that you feel some relief? These headaches, did they start after the Imperial Noble Consort arrived, triggering shortly after, and getting worse day by day?
Everything this woman said, check, check, check.
Your Majesty, she's cursing you. Kill her now.
Your Majesty, your headache isn't an illness. It's a hex.
What? It's a hex. This sorcery has long been a forbidden taboo in the palace. How could there be a hex?
This hex is called the Heart Link. It is an incurable. We just need to find the source and extract it. The pain will vanish instantly, and your mind will clear.
You really can? I can.
Your Majesty, headaches are complex and unpredictable. Even the prescription's worth 1,000 gold. And the treatise on cold damage are inconclusive. This woman hasn't even performed an exam, but dares to claim your Majesty is hexed. She's clearly up to no good.
Dad, don't listen to her. She's a bad woman. Everything she says is a lie. You can't let her hurt you, Dad. Arrest her now.
This talk of sorcery is absurd and has dangerous implications. If we let these rumors spread, it'll cause national instability. Your Majesty, please have her snatched immediately and investigated by the High Tribunal.
That witch, Claire Brennan, falsified her birth charts, sneaked into the palace, endangered the royal family, and plotted against your Majesty. Her crimes are unpardonable. Execute her now.
Dad, I beg you to give the order to execute this witch on the spot.
I dare anyone to touch her.
Dad.
What's going on? Why did this old fart suddenly wake up?
Dad. You're awake.
Everyone. Leave us.
Dad. She's a witch.
Get out. Your son, Henry Carter, pays his respects, Mom.
Henry, please stand.
Thank you, Mom.
Mom? You.
You should call her Grand Empress Grandmother.
Grand Empress Grandmother? Heir? Did you give her this title because she cured your illness? This is absolutely ridiculous. If she's the Grand Empress Dowager, then I'm the Grand Emperor.
How dare you? That's total horse shit.
I admit, Miss Brennan's features and the portrait of the Grand Empress Dowager do look somewhat similar. But she's clearly just an ordinary girl. You want me to call her?
I just told you. Call her Grand Empress Grandmother. How dare you still call her an ordinary girl?
Dad, I am now the ruler of this nation. How can I call this little girl? Grand Empress Grandmother?
Little girl? Calling you a little girl? You little girl.
Noah is right.
Noah.
He's the ruler of the country now. It's naturally inappropriate for him to call her grandmother.
Well,
In that case, why don't we
why don't we what?
pick a new emperor?
You.
That way, he'll only be a prince and he can call her grandmother in private. What's wrong with that? What do you think, Henry?
You're absolutely right, Mom. Noah, your brother, the Prince of Stone, has distinguished himself in battle. I believe he has the talent to lead this country. If you...
Dad, the throne is not a toy.
So, will you call her that or not?
I'll call her.
What should I call her?
Grand Empress Grandmother.
Kneel and say it.
Grand Empress Grandmother.
Good, grandson.
The Grand Emperor wants you to stay in your former quarters, but since you didn't want to attract attention, he moved you to this palace instead.
Henry's devotion is enough for me, but I don't want people in the palace speculating wildly. This place is just fine. By the way, Craig, do you know why I was assigned to Prince Dylan's palace? Technically, in this body, as Claire Brennan, her father is only a magistrate. Even if she entered palace service, she shouldn't have been assigned to Prince Dylan's palace.
The Imperial Noble Consort must have done it on purpose.
The Imperial Noble Consort?
When the new staff arrived this year, officials from all over sent the ladies of their households into the palace. The Internal Affairs Office followed custom and sent their birth horoscopes to the Imperial Observatory to find those who best matched the palace. Do you know what happened then?
What happened?
The observatory predicted that the sign of one of those ladies would not only bring fortune to Brighton's harem, but to all of Brighton.
You don't mean me, do you?
It is indeed you, Your Majesty. So I believe the Imperial Noble Consort got word of this. And so, she moved you to Prince Dylan's quarters. She originally wanted you to bring him good luck.
She never expected to run into the biggest thorn in her side.
They gave her a palace? And it's Endless Palace, the one closest to His Majesty's Imperial study?
Yes, my lady. That Brennan girl cured the Grand Emperor's ailment. She's quite a favorite of his now. He not only granted her a palace, but even excused her from acting as your humble maidservant. He calls her the most honored guest in Brighton.
Most honored guest. Who does she think she is?
My lady, I'm not one to stir up drama, but I just saw that Brennan girl talking and laughing with His Majesty. They looked very close.
It figures she's a beauty. She broke my sleeping curse and dares to steal my man. I think you have a death wish. Holly, prepare the bird's nest. Come with me to the Imperial study.
Yes, my lady.
His Majesty has issued a decree. He is busy with work tonight. No interruptions allowed.
Are you blind? This is the Imperial Noble Consort. How could she be an interruption? Get out.
You brat. How dare you block me?
Is your highness using your status to defy a decree?
Well, if it isn't the great Miss Brennan. I am disciplining an insolent servant. Do you really think you can butt in?
Exactly. His Majesty eats my lady's bird's nest soup every night before bed. This brat is on a power trip. If His Majesty doesn't get his soup, your head will be on the line.
You dare hit my maidservant?
A palace maid daring to publicly insult His Majesty's royal guard? She's a D times MN maid. If your highness can't control your servant, then I will. You are the Imperial Noble Consort of Brighton. You should follow the rules and help His Majesty. Instead, you let your servant run wild and try to barge in. No matter how good the soup is, it's still a disturbance.
Follow the rules, you say? Help His Majesty? Then why are you lurking outside his bedroom at this hour? I'm warning you, don't use your seductive tricks to tempt His Majesty.
Seductress? Your Highness. It's cold out. Put on some more clothes.
You brat. Don't think the retired Emperor's support gives you the right to challenge me. Just you wait.
Your Majesty, the documents regarding the waterways and the battle reports from the southern territories were delivered 2 days ago. Have you reviewed them, Your Majesty?
Not yet. The Imperial Noble Consort has been upset lately, so I have been spending more time with her.
Since Your Majesty is the ruler of the nation, you should prioritize state affairs.
I understand, Grandma. Tonight, I will definitely finish reviewing all the accumulated memorials.
Noah, don't blame me for being harsh. You have already ascended the throne. The weight of the entire Brighton is on your shoulders.
Your Highness.
Craig, why are you here?
Winter is here and the night air is cold. The retired Emperor is worried you might catch a cold. He specifically sent me to bring a cloak to your palace. I happened to run into the eunuch on duty, and he said you were here.
Henry is very thoughtful.
Did you just have a dispute with the Imperial Noble Consort? Since you had a dispute with her today, you'll likely have to deal with more trouble later.
I was the founding Empress. I stood by the late Emperor's side back then, fighting the Huns in the north and sweeping through the barbarians in the south. Why would I fear a mere lowly consort in the palace?
You are right, Your Highness.
It is good that you are here. Once Noah is finished with his duties, help me give this to him.
Give this to His Majesty. This is...
His heart-link parasite has already taken a deep hold. For the time being, I can't find a solution. This is a fragrance I specially prepared for him. It contains several special medicinal herbs. If he carries it with him, it can temporarily relieve his headaches.
That is very kind of you, Your Highness. However, should we tell His Majesty about the heart-link parasite?
Will he believe it?
That is the problem. Regardless, His Majesty and the Imperial Noble Consort have been together for nearly 10 years. She is also the birth mother of Prince Dylan. Even if we told him for the time being, His Majesty wouldn't be able to accept it.
Tell me, how did I end up with such a crazy in-love grandson? Henry, you're getting better every day.
Thank you, Mom. It's all thanks to your skills.
You didn't know. How happy I'm to see you again.
I feel the same way. I missed you so much, Mom.
His Majesty has arrived.
Long life and health to the retired Emperor.
All right, that's enough. You may rise.
Miss Brennan, you're here quite early. One might think that Miss Brennan stayed with the retired Emperor all night long, without even returning to her quarters.
The Imperial Noble Consort has such a foul mouth. It's like she didn't wipe after taking a crap.
With Miss Brennan's superb medical skills, caring for me day and night, with her treatments, I've already recovered a lot.
I heard Miss Brennan is quite the doctor. I wonder if you could look at Dylan Carter as well.
What's up with Dylan?
To the retired Emperor, Dylan has been having night terrors lately. A witch doctor saw him and said an evil spirit entered his room recently, disturbing his royal health.
Since it's an evil spirit, then I can't help.
I really thought your skills were godlike, Miss Brennan. Now it seems your success with the retired Emperor was just a stroke of luck.
Shamanism and medicine are two completely different paths. Perhaps the Imperial Noble Consort is a bit ignorant about that. Since you're so desperate for my help, then I'll give it a shot. Does the little prince's peach still hurt?
You wicked woman!
Get over here. There's a good boy.
What do you want?
Your mother says you're possessed. Coming after this symptom, I have the perfect cure.
What?
From today on, no more solid food. 3 bowls of charm water for every meal, boiled down to 1, taken with warm water. After 49 days, you'll be immune to spirits.
Your Highness isn't possessed. I'm not drinking that water.
But what about those night terrors?
Your Highness doesn't have night terrors. I sleep soundly until the sun comes up.
Imperial Noble Consort. Your son says his sleep is peachy. If there's really a problem, it's with his upbringing, not his health.
Who do you think you are? How dare you judge the education of a royal?
Prince Dylan is arrogant. He is disrespectful. He doesn't even have basic manners. Isn't that just a failure of parenting? Are you waiting for him to become a spoiled brat? And embarrass the royal family before you'll admit it?
How dare you? I come from a prestigious family. I was educated by the finest scholars since I was a child. You're just a vulgar girl from the countryside. What right do you have to question my parenting? I think you have a death wish.
Get lost! You're a mean woman. I don't want you teaching me.
Did you hear that? Even the child knows you're not fit. Don't think just because the Grand Emperor thinks highly of you, that you can walk all over me. I'll give you some home training today.
Noble Consort. Watch your words and actions.
Your Majesty, she has repeatedly slandered me, and now she's even slandering Dylan. Are you really going to keep indulging her?
Grand Emperor, Prince Dylan is naturally gifted. Without proper guidance, I'm afraid he might lose his way in the future. I ask for your permission to personally teach Prince Dylan and guide his character, and build his virtue.
In your dreams, how could the Grand Emperor allow a shallow and arrogant palace maid to teach a prince?
Granted.
Grand Emperor, how could you? Does this old fart have shit for brains?
Miss Brennan is visionary and full of wisdom. I trust you completely. From now on, Prince Dylan is under your personal supervision.
Your Majesty, Dylan is your own flesh and blood. Can you really bear to leave him in the hands of that scheming woman?
Dad, should we reconsider this?
No need. By my decree, appoint Claire as Grand Tutor. She will be solely responsible for the prince's education.
Thank you, Grand Emperor. I will not let you down.
Your Majesty, I object. She is just a lowly palace maid. How can she hold the position of Grand Tutor? This is literally ridiculous.
Absurd. In my view, the son you raised is even more absurd.
Prince Dylan, starting tomorrow, you will report to the Endless Palace at 7 a.m. every day. If you're 15 minutes late, you'll get 10 strikes with the ruler.
A lowly servant girl dares to give me orders? Dad, Mom, you've both been fooled by this evil woman.
How dare you? I see you're becoming more and more out of line. As a prince, you lack virtue and speak such foul words. You even tried to raise your hand against Grand Tutor Brennan.
Please calm down, Your Majesty. Dylan is young and afraid. He's just frightened.
Young? When I was his age, I could already recite the Ziji Tongjian. When the founding emperor was his age, he could already ride and shoot arrows and fight on the battlefield. And you? Besides using your status as a prince to bully others, what else can you do? Dylan, from now on, Grand Tutor Brennan will personally discipline you. She will teach you and oversee your behavior. Do you accept this or not?
I accept.
Louder, I can't hear you.
I accept, Grandpa. I will study under Grand Tutor Brennan.
Very well. You may leave. Mom, regarding the arrangements I just made, are you satisfied?
With the arrangements I just made? You did well, Henry. You are the retired emperor now. Your word is law. You don't need to ask me about everything.
Right. Craig, take this year's newly gifted Miss Tea and the East Sea Pearl Powder, as well as from the Imperial Kitchen, all kinds of delicious snacks and fruits. Pick the best of everything and send them to the Endless Palace.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'll get on it right away. I will ensure Her Majesty. Empress Dowager Brennan is pleased with everything.
Noah, open the private vault. Take that white jade scepter from the previous dynasty, the luminous pearls, and whatever else is there. Anyways, no matter what rare items there are, pick the best ones, rare treasures that match grandmother's status, and send them all to her.
Yes, Dad.
That's enough, Henry. I appreciate the gesture, but there is no need to send these material things to Endless Palace.
Why is that, Mother? Are these common items not good enough for you? It's all right. Just tell me whatever you want, and I'll make sure it's delivered to you.
I've lived through 2 lifetimes already. I've seen the heights of wealth and the most painful goodbyes. Gold, jewelry, and fine delicacies are nothing but fleeting clouds to me. The only thing I want to see is for my descendant to be honorable and stand tall. To see Noah work hard for the people and become a great leader, and to see Dylan guided back to the right path, to become a pillar of Brighton in the future.
Mom, I understand your well-meaning intentions.
Claire, I will definitely be your sworn enemy.
Mom, are you just going to let her bully us like this?
Dylan, did you see that? Today's humiliation was all thanks to that brat. Grandpa played favorites. And even your father did, too. Dylan, remember that starting tomorrow, watch her every move in Endless Palace. Secretly find an opportunity. One that can drag her straight to hell. And ensure she never recovers.
Yes, I'll do as you say, Mom. We must get rid of that evil woman.
Get rid of her? That's too easy on her. She's just relying on her medical skills and grandfather's favor to try and compete with me, the consort. I will definitely ensure she meets a miserable end.
Today we're reading the Analects, Governance. To govern with virtue is like the North Star. It stays in its place, while all other stars revolve around it. Do you understand its meaning, Prince Dylan?
The Emperor should be surrounded by everyone.
The North Star doesn't move, yet the other stars circle it. The point is, if a ruler governs with virtue, his subjects will naturally follow him. It doesn't mean you just sit there, doing nothing like a log.
It's like, as long as the Emperor is virtuous and doesn't mess things up, people will naturally listen to you.
As a prince, virtue comes first. Write this sentence 20 times as punishment. Reflect on it carefully.
You wicked woman. Let's see how you survive this time.
My headaches are getting worse.
Your Majesty, it's time for your medicine.
There are still some reports to review.
It's just a few reports. I'll handle them for you in a moment.
All right.
This is the calming soup Miss Brennan brewed this morning. She said it helps treat headaches. Call the doctor immediately. Call the doctor.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, these are clear signs of poisoning.
How could he be poisoned? This calming soup was personally brewed by Miss Brennan.
This medicine is definitely not a calming soup. It's been laced with an extremely toxic chilling herb. It's incredibly potent. Once ingested, it damages the digestive system, causing vomiting and diarrhea. Furthermore, it triggers chronic head issues, making the headaches even worse. If taken long-term, it will ruin your health and even threaten your life.
Threaten my life? Could it be that Grand Tutor Brennan is trying to assassinate your majesty?
Grand Tutor Brennan would never try to kill me.
That wild girl from the country is acting all witchy all the time. Why is it impossible? Maybe she was bought off by Nippon long ago. Your Majesty, I've heard that some toxins require a specific incense to activate their potency. For your safety, Your Majesty, please issue an order immediately to thoroughly search the suspect's quarters.
Granted. Go search them.
What is the meaning of this?
Claire, you poisoned Your Majesty's medicine. His Majesty is vomiting and has diarrhea, and his head is splitting. I am here on orders to search for incriminating evidence. Search the place.
Yes.
What is this?
The ingredients found in this sachet and the poison used on Your Majesty share the same source.
Claire, His Majesty has been more than generous to you, and the retired Emperor trusted you implicitly. Why would you do something so cruel?
Did Your Highness see me poison him with your own eyes?
The evidence and the witnesses are all here. Don't try to talk your way out of this. Plotting against the Emperor is a capital offense. Do you plead guilty?
Take me to see His Majesty.
See His Majesty? Who do you think you are? Threatening his life is grounds for immediate execution. Not even His Majesty, or the retired Emperor himself, can save you now.
My life and death are none of Your Highness's concern.
Still bluffing even when death is at your door?
I can walk.
Your Majesty, this was found in her room. The doctor has also examined it. The ingredients in here, and the residue in the medicine bowl, have the exact same composition. This is what poisoned Your Majesty.
Grand Tutor Brennan, what is your explanation?
Your Majesty, please allow me to ask a few questions.
Go ahead.
Doctor, if what you say is true, this would have to be taken over a long period to be life-threatening. Yet Your Majesty only took it today and had such a severe reaction. Doesn't that seem unusual?
Theoretically, if one is sensitive, or if the dose was high enough, it is certainly possible.
If I really wanted to poison him, would I use such a clumsy method that leads straight back to me? Offering the medicine in front of everyone would be suicide.
Your Majesty, don't listen to hair lies. She's using that exact logic to try and trick you.
Does Your Highness have any proof that the poison came from me?
What are you laughing at? This bowl of medicine. Wasn't it brewed by you personally?
Since this was for Your Majesty, of course I brewed it myself.
Then what else is there to say?
Her Highness the noble consort must be out of her mind. I only said I brewed the medicine. I never said I was the one who poisoned it. From the moment the medicine was finished, until it reached Your Majesty's hands, it passed through more than just my hands. It was the noble consort who served it to Your Majesty, wasn't it?
How dare you! A merry Grand Tutor. Drista implicata me. This bowl of medicine was brought to me by someone from your own palace.
Is that so? Then why don't we bring the person who delivered the medicine here?
Granted.
Your humble maidservant Nina greets your majesty. Greets your highness the noble consort.
Nina, your majesty's medicine today. Did you deliver it to me personally?
In response to your highness, I did. After Grand Tutor Brennan finished brewing it, he asked me to bring it to the bedchamber. I happened to run into your highness, so I handed it over to you. Your highness then gave it to your majesty, and I returned to the palace.
When Grand Tutor Brennan gave you the medicine, was there anything unusual about him?
No. Wait? Grand Tutor Brennan seemed a bit nervous. He even specifically told me not to speak with anyone else. He also told me to make sure your majesty drank it.
That's enough. You may leave.
Yes.
Hold on.
Grand Tutor Brennan.
Nina, you've only been in my palace for 2 days. Which palace were you in before?
Your humble maidservant.
Speak.
Your humble maidservant. I was from the noble consort's palace.
Is that so? A few days ago, the retired emperor granted Grand Tutor Brennan a residence. Thinking the Grand Tutor was new and had no one to serve him, I had Holly pick a few clever palace maids to go there. I didn't expect that Nina would be one of them.
The imperial noble consort must truly favor you.
No, not at all. Your humble maidservant is just an insignificant servant. Your highness doesn't even recognize me anymore.
I see. Then what is this?
Grand Tutor Brennan. My mother gave me this before I entered the palace. I can't lose it.
It's very delicate. Nina, before you came to the palace, was your family quite wealthy? The design of this hairpin is simple, but the quality is top-notch. It's clearly no ordinary piece. What's this? A gift from the noble consort. So, this was a gift from Her Highness to Nina.
Is that so? I've always been generous. The palace has many servants, whom I rewarded, or what I gave them. How could I possibly remember?
This hairpin is very unique. I recall that Holly, who works for Her Highness, has one exactly like it. Her Highness really is a great boss. She certainly treats her inner circle equally.
Don't talk nonsense.
Your Majesty, this hairpin can be opened. What's this?
Dr. Roger, come take a look. What is this?
Your Majesty, this...
Your Majesty, this powder matches the toxic herbs in the sachet and the residue in the medicine bowl. It's a perfect match. And this silver pin has a special texture. The groove is perfect for hiding the powder. If someone used this to mix the powder into the medicine, no one would have clocked it. It's practically meant to be the perfect tool for hiding poison.
Damn you, Nina. How dare you hide poison to frame His Majesty? Guards.
Your Majesty, have mercy. I don't know what came over me. Your Majesty, have mercy. Your Highness, have mercy.
Your Majesty, considering Nina's...
Nina, I've got you. You're not the one who's ultimately responsible. His Majesty will surely show mercy.
Grand Tutor Brennan, what is the meaning of this?
Your Majesty, these are the records from the palace pharmacy. They record that in the last 2 days, A toxic herb called blue violet was checked out. The person who withdrew it is Holly from the Imperial Consort's palace. The reason given was for pest control and pickling. But in the Imperial Consort's palace, they never pickle vegetables. And this toxic herb, other than for making poison, has no other use.
Dr. Roger, is what Grand Tutor Brennan said the truth?
Your Majesty, blue violet is indeed a toxic herb. And in the residue of Your Majesty's medicine bowl, this poison was indeed found.
And yesterday, Holly used the excuse of bringing the third prince to my palace for his studies. To whisper with you in private for quite a long time. Right, Nina? Your Majesty, I have reason to suspect this poison was given by Holly of the Imperial Consort's palace. To Nina at that time.
Insolent. Bring Holly to me.
Please look into this, Your Majesty. Your humble maidservant hasn't seen Nina for days and missed her, so I just said a few words. Where did this talk of exchanging poison come from?
Your Majesty, Holly has served me for years. She is extremely loyal. She would never do something so treacherous. As for Grand Tutor Brennan, I understand he is eager to clear his name, and I can understand that. But this way, falsely accusing an innocent person and involving the innocent is simply too much.
What a loyal servant. Just a bit too loyal. If the Imperial Consort is pleading Holly's innocence, then why not bring out the blue violet from your palace? This poison is extremely rare. Every withdrawal is recorded by the warehouse. If the remaining amount in your palace checks out, then I have indeed wronged Holly.
Imperial Father, how can you blame Holly? It was clearly this wicked woman who hid the sachet under the covers.
Claire Brennan, then why don't you explain yourself? This sachet filled with poison, why was it found in your room of all places?
You really are? A sorry excuse for a mother. For your own selfish desires, you would actually drag your innocent child into this mess.
Don't you dare pin this on me.
Your Majesty, Nina's been acting strange lately. Holly came by yesterday, and they were both acting very suspicious. Just in case, I scattered phosphor powder around the room. If someone hid that sachet under my covers, they'd definitely have powder on them right now. Anyone who touched it, Your Majesty, can be identified with one look.
Noble Consort, what do you have to say for yourself?
Your Majesty, I was only...
Your Majesty, it was all your humble maidservant's fault, and it had nothing to do with the noble consort. Your humble maidservant just saw how you and the retired emperor favored Grand Tutor Brennan, while ignoring my lady, so I just wanted to stand up for her. If your Majesty must punish someone, then punish your humble maidservant alone.
Holly.
Prince Dylan was also acting on your humble maidservant's orders. He's so young, and he doesn't know any better. He thought it was just a game when he put the sachet in Grand Tutor Brennan's room. This is all your humble maidservant's fault.
Hear my decree. For the palace maid Holly, 50 lashes. After the lashes, send her to the labor camp immediately, never to be employed again.
Your Majesty, no. Your Majesty. 50 lashes. Will kill Holly. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I beg you. Your Majesty, I truly know I was wrong. Your Majesty.
Imperial Noble Consort, for failing to manage your staff, you are grounded for 30 days. You are not to leave your suite. During that time, you are forbidden from seeing Prince Dylan. As for Prince Dylan's unruliness, 6 months of his allowance will be docked, and he will be placed under the full supervision of Grand Tutor Brennan.
Your Majesty, have mercy.
Empress Dowager, how did you know that the young prince would put the sachet? inside your bed and sprinkle phosphorus powder on the sheets?
There wasn't any phosphorus. I just made that up. Actually, Dylan Carter isn't bad by nature. It's just, I didn't expect that the imperial noble consort would, for her own selfish gains, instigate her own child to do something like framing someone else. Where are you going?
To take a dump.
Go ahead. Hurry up and get back to your studies.
I know.
Your Majesty have mercy. Your Majesty.
Gosh, that really sucks.
My lady, save me.
Holly. Is that you, Holly? How did I end up like this? Let me out. Open the door.
Don't bang on the door, my lady. His Majesty has ordered that you be confined for another 30 days. You cannot leave.
No. I'm going to the Shincheku to see Holly. Open the door.
There's no need.
Open it.
Auntie Holly is dead. She was just thrown into a mass grave.
Claire Brennan, this is all your fault. I'll see you dead.
His Majesty is truly furious with the imperial noble consort this time. She's grounded for 30 days and isn't allowed to see Prince Dylan. This has never happened before. It seems His Majesty is finally seeing her for who she is. He stopped coddling her.
As a consort, Lady Janet abused her favor to seize power and cause chaos in the palace. She even used the pretext of reviewing reports for His Majesty to sell government positions to ministers. In private, I have to make sure Noah sees her true colors.
Grand Tutor Magistrate Brennan and Penny Brennan are here to see you. They say they're your family.
Oh? What are they doing here? I almost forgot that I still have a cold-blooded father. And a half-sister to deal with.
Good. Very well. Oh? Claire. I heard that you are now the Grand Tutor appointed by His Majesty himself. You've brought such honor to our family. I can't let this opportunity slip away. I have to get out of that hillbilly town. I'll have my daughter get me a government job in the city.
My sister has really moved up in the world. The Endless Palace is absolutely stunning. If this little brat can make it to the top, then I'm certainly much better than her.
What did you just call me?
Elder sister, of course.
Claire, obviously.
Didn't you use to call me a little brat or a disgrace? You even said it, even though I'm the daughter of Lady Brennan. I'm just a nobody in the Shea family. You said I'd be on my own once I entered the palace, and that I was no longer a part of the Shea family. It hasn't even been 2 weeks, and you're already eager to claim
Me as family. I was only trying to toughen you up. I just wanted you to strive for success once and move up in the palace. Now that you're the Grand Tutor to the Prince, and can always speak to His Majesty, look. How about asking His Majesty to give me a job here in the city? Even a minor desk job would do.
a city official.
Yes, elder sister. We are family, after all. Now that I, your younger sister, have come of age, with all the noble heirs and high-ranking officials in the capital, won't you help me make a connection? You can't just let me stay in that backwater town for the rest of my life.
Father wants a promotion, and I want to marry well.
Exactly.
Yes. What kind of pipe dream are you having? I think you both need a reality check.
Penny Brennan, you. Claire Brennan, blood is thicker than water.
I raised you.
Without your father raising you, how could you have your obscenely rich life today?
Supporting your family
is only natural.
You raised me? Magistrate Brennan, ask your own conscience. When my mother was alive, you favored your mistress over your wife. After my mother died, you let Penny Brennan and her mistress mother bully and humiliate me. You even took the dowry my mother left me, keeping it all for yourself. You didn't even care if I lived or died, when you sent me into the palace to be a servant. Now you have the nerve to stand here and spout that bullshit about blood being thicker than water.
That was all your father's way of toughening you up. Only by enduring the worst hardships can one rise above the rest. If it wasn't for your father, painstakingly sending you to the palace for training, would you be where you are today? What is wrong with this girl? She used to be so timid, but now she talks back every time I open my mouth.
I, Claire Brennan, am here today, because of my own efforts. It has nothing to do with the Brennan family. Since you chose to cut ties with me back then, don't try to crawl back to me now. Show them out.
Claire Brennan, don't you be so ungrateful. Without the Brennan family, what would you even be?
What would I be? I am the Grand Tutor appointed by the retired Emperor. I am the teacher of princes. What do you think I am?
Magistrate Brennan, Miss Brennan. This way, please. Grand Tutor Brennan must attend to the prince's lessons. So it is not convenient for you to stay.
What is so great about her? If she can climb to that position, so can I. This makes me so angry. Who does she think she is? How dare she act so superior in front of me? Once I find a powerful husband, in the blink of an eye, I will make her beg me on her knees.
Stop right there. Put the things down.
Dad, she just kicked us out like that. My marriage and your position have all gone poof.
Stop it. Haven't we been embarrassed enough? Now that her wings have grown, she refuses to acknowledge us. What can we do?
Are you Magistrate Brennan and the second Miss Brennan?
We are. And you are?
I am a palace maid, serving Her Highness. Her Highness heard you were at the palace and ordered me to wait here. Please follow me for a chat.
Dad, she's with the Imperial Noble Consort.
The Imperial Noble Consort? Heaven is truly on my side. It seems this trip wasn't a waste after all. If we can align with the Imperial Noble Consort, that brat will have to beg me on her knees. Lead the way, please. Greetings, Your Highness.
Take a seat.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Please, have some tea. I heard that Grand Tutor Brennan's family was at the palace. I thought that, since you are Miss Brennan's flesh and blood, I would invite you for a short visit. But it seems you two were treated poorly at the Endless Palace.
I'm sorry you had to see that, Your Highness. That girl has a different status now. She won't even acknowledge her own father.
She even had an old eunuch throw us out. She has no regard for her family at all.
Oh? Is that so? As the Grand Tutor for the Prince, she should value filial piety and etiquette more than anyone. Treating her father and sister this way is truly disheartening. Ultimately, she's an unmarried young woman who spends all day among men. She's wild and overly ambitious. If she had been married off early, it wouldn't have come to this.
What do you mean, Your Highness?
The Brennan family isn't exactly a prestigious clan. A girl like her must have had a childhood betrothal when she was young. For instance, a hunter from some remote valley, or perhaps some honest farmer.
Oh! Now that you mention it, Your Highness, I remember now. It is actually a thing. Years ago in our hometown, she was indeed promised in a childhood betrothal. The other party was a mountain hunter named Wang. Hunter Wang.
This engagement was set by her parents, with heaven and earth as witnesses. No matter how successful she is now, she cannot defy her parents, or break her word. If the court and the people find out that Grand Tutor Brennan broke an engagement because she's a snob,
I will write a letter immediately and have Hunter Wang bring the marriage contract to the capital to propose. Once she becomes a hunter's wife, let's see how arrogant she can be.
I'm only looking out for Miss Brennan's reputation. A woman should focus on her husband and children and know her place. Magistrate Brennan, what do you think?
Yes, of course. Your Highness speaks words of wisdom. I know what to do.
Magistrate Brennan, you are truly a man of reason.
Yes.
In the future, if there is a vacancy in the capital, I will certainly recommend you to your majesty.
Oh. Thank you for your kindness, Your Highness.
Claire Brennan, I want to see how you, the great Grand Tutor, handle an engagement ordered by your parents. Just wait for your reputation to be ruined.
Your Majesty, my daughter has been betrothed to the Moore family since birth.
The marriage contract is set in black and white.
Now, she has broken her word and reneged. The Moores are causing a scene at our house. Your subordinate official doesn't know what to do. I beg your Majesty to decide for us.
A mere commoner, Fred Moore. I beg your Majesty to grant me justice. Thank you. Claire Brennan is my fiancée. Your Majesty, please grant us your blessing.
Your Majesty, although Claire is a woman, breaking a betrothal is a lapse in virtue. Now she even uses her position as Grand Tutor to disrupt the social order. This trend must not be allowed to grow. Please, Your Majesty, remove her as Grand Tutor. Order her to go home and wait for her wedding.
I'm with Karen on this one. Someone who so blatantly defies womanly virtue shouldn't be teaching the royal princes.
Man's nature is good at birth. Good at birth. Man's I've been memorizing for half an hour. Can't I just have some snacks?
Big Mouth, do you want a piece of this? Look at how fat you've gotten, and you still want snacks? Where is that meat even going to go? Get back to your books. You can have some fruit when you're done.
Man's nature.
Grand Tutor Brennan.
Why the panic?
Magistrate Brennan.
Go ahead, speak.
Magistrate Brennan brought a mountain goon to the morning court, before His Majesty and all the officials. He claims you were betrothed since childhood.
Betrothed since childhood? That cheap father of mine. What tricks is he playing now?
The man calls himself Hunter Moore. He says you broke the engagement. It's a violation of womanly virtue. The elder officials were furious. They said a woman shouldn't be the Grand Tutor. You should be dismissed immediately. Go home to get married and focus on your husband and kids.
Oh, that's great! This mean woman is leaving the palace to get married. Grand Tutor, if you're leaving the palace to get married, Prince Dylan will give you 10,000 gold pieces. I'm not marrying anyone.
Let's go see.
Just you wait.
We concur, Your Majesty. We urge Grand Tutor Brennan to resign and return home.
Since when has a Grand Tutor's private marriage caused such a stir in the court? Greetings, Your Majesty.
Grand Tutor. Grand Tutor Brennan, are you aware of what Magistrate Brennan and Hunter Wang have said?
To answer Your Majesty, I have come specifically for this matter. However, I do not know when my father, aka the one Magistrate Brennan mentions, claims this betrothal was made, in which year and month, and which relative witnessed the arrangement.
It was naturally the year you turned 5, arranged in our hometown of Suncrest. Your mother was still with us then. The Wang family are hunters from the neighboring village. Though their family is modest, they are honest and upright. His mother, Madame Yao, was eager to set us up. Your mother and I then agreed to the match, with a time and a place, and the parents' word.
It seems Grand Tutor Brennan really has been betrothed for a long time.
Father, are you sure you are correct?
Such a significant matter, how could I, sir, forget? Claire, I have taught you since childhood that as a citizen of Brighton, you must be honest and trustworthy. Do not crave wealth and glory. You should return home with me and with the Wang family. Fulfill the marriage contract.
Is that so? Your Majesty, when I was 3, my mother was indeed still alive. But in that same year, Father was reassigned as the Vice Magistrate of Stillwater County. The following year, my mother and I moved the whole family to Stillwater County. This can be verified by the Ministry of Personnel. So how could there be a betrothal in our hometown of Suncrest when I was 5 years old?
Well, your subordinate official misremembered. It wasn't when you were 5. The betrothal was made when you were 3.
First it was 5, then it was 3. Magistrate Brennan, you are being quite reckless. My mother's side comes from a scholarly lineage. They insist on someone of my own kind. If my mother were alive, why would she let her only daughter, at such a young age, I'll be betrothed to a family of hunters?
Don't try to deny it. I have the marriage contract right here. Your Majesty, although I am but a humble hunter by birth, and cannot compare to Grand Tutor Brennan's noble lineage, but I wouldn't dare lie to you, this is the marriage contract settled back then. This is the signature and seal Magistrate Brennan made all those years ago.
Yes, exactly.
Present the marriage contract.
Your Majesty, may I examine this marriage contract? Your Majesty and distinguished ministers, look at how smooth the edges of this paper are. The ink appears old, yet there are no signs of moth damage or mold. Secretary, you are in charge of official records and texts. Do you recognize this paper?
Your Majesty, this is cloud pattern paper, which only appeared in recent years. It is not the coarse hemp paper from 20 years ago. Furthermore, although the ink was aged using special methods, it cannot fool an expert. Cinnabar was mixed into the ink. This is a fake document, forged by commoners in recent years. It was absolutely impossible 20 years ago.
Hunter Wang, you claim this marriage contract was settled 20 years ago, but this cloud pattern paper in your hands is something even a 3-year-old would know is a recent invention. Tell me, how did you manage to have someone from over 20 years ago use this new paper to write a marriage contract? Or rather, did you conspire with Magistrate Brennan to forge this marriage contract and deliberately slander my reputation, to force me to give up my position as Grand Tutor?
How dare you? Magistrate Brennan, what do you have to say?
Your Majesty, your humble servant did no such thing. It was Hunter Wang. He was the one who deceived me. I was just momentarily confused.
Confused? How could Magistrate Brennan be confused? Before I entered the palace, Father, you never once treated me as your daughter. Now that I am in the palace, serving as Grand Tutor, and enjoying imperial favor, you immediately rushed to the palace, begging me to secure a position for you in the capital. With such calculating shrewdness, how could you be confused, Father?
Magistrate Brennan, is this true?
Your Majesty, I am so eager to advance. I am desperate to show more devotion to your Majesty. Your subordinate official is guilty. I am truly guilty.
Your Majesty, after Magistrate Brennan's pleas were rejected by me, he turned around and forged a marriage contract with Hunter Wang. Today, had the secretary not recognized the paper craftsmanship, I would have been slandered by them as vain and untrustworthy. Consequently, I would have been stripped of my office by your Majesty and sent back to my hometown. I humbly implore your Majesty to uncover the truth and clear my name, to uphold the integrity of the court.
Magistrate Brennan, as a commissioned official of the court, you did not think of serving the country. Instead, you colluded with an outsider to forge a marriage contract and slander the prince's grand tutor. Do you plead guilty?
I plead guilty. I am guilty.
Your Majesty, a mere commoner like me was coerced by Magistrate Brennan. He gave me this marriage contract. He also told me that if I got Grand Tutor Brennan removed from office, he would give me 50 taels of silver. This humble peasant was momentarily blinded by greed. I beg your Majesty for mercy.
Your Majesty, Grand Tutor Brennan's innocence is proven. Magistrate Brennan conspired with Hunter Wang to forge a betrothal and slander a court official. They should be severely punished.
I concours.
Hear my decree. Magistrate Brennan colluded with an outsider to slander a court official. He is hereby stripped of his position as Magistrate of Anan, demoted to a commoner, and barred from office forever. Hunter Wang, for framing others out of greed, shall receive 30 strokes of the cane, and be exiled 3,000 miles away.
Your Majesty, have mercy. Your Majesty, I was wrong, Your Majesty.
This is bad. Your Majesty, something is wrong. The envoys from Eldoria have already arrived in Chenjiang and will enter the palace to have an audience with you tomorrow.
Eldoria. They have arrived so soon.
Oscar Langley, Envoy of Eldoria. Greetings, Your Majesty of Brighton.
Eldoria is literally getting more and more arrogant.
Ever since the late Emperor and the Grand Empress Dowager both passed away, Brighton's national strength has been going downhill. Eldoria's arrogance is just too much.
Envoy Langley, it is not yet the day for tribute and audience. What brings the envoy here this time?
I once heard that Brighton was a supreme empire. Today, I have brought an object. I would like your Majesty and your lords to appraise it. If you can identify this, Eldoria will continue its annual tribute. If you can't...
And if we can't?
Then Brighton must drop the title of Supreme Empire and be treated as Eldoria's equal.
How dare you? How dare a small vassal state be so arrogant?
If your Majesty finds this unacceptable, you are welcome to call upon your country's experts. Bring it in. See what this is. Unveil it.
What is this?
Well, Your Majesty, does anyone in your country recognize this object?
My lords, can any of you identify this? I shall reward you handsomely.
What on earth is this?
I've never seen this before. This wooden frame, with silk strings attached. Is it for hanging clothes?
Doesn't look like it. The strings look quite sturdy. Maybe it's a weapon.
Back in the day, your founding emperor and the Grand Empress Dowager crushed every other nation to establish Brighton. They were so powerful. I didn't expect their descendants to be so dull and incompetent, so clueless. No wonder Brighton's strength is fading every day. Since that's the case...
Watch your mouth, you little blondie.
Am I wrong? In our country of Eldoria, even a 3-year-old child can recognize and play this. I didn't expect that in Brighton, it would be seen as an unidentified object from outer space. Ha ha ha. Won't you admit you're all as stupid as pigs?
Who are you calling as stupid as a pig?
I'm talking about you. You're as stupid as a pig. What? Me?
Oh, so a stupid pig is talking to me.
Ha ha ha.
Grand Tutor.
Grand Tutor. It seems Brighton really has run out of capable people. So a woman can be Grand Tutor now. Ha ha ha.
The envoy of Eldoria has come a long way, only to show such contempt for the people of Brighton. Have you forgotten? Who it was that helped you back then, repel the barbarians of Northmoor and save your people?
Grandfather once mentioned that during the War of Northmoor, Brighton's Grand Empress Dowager provided immense support. But this hasn't been mentioned for years. This woman before me, how could she know?
This instrument is called a harp. It originates from the western regions. It has 76 strings. Am I correct? Lord Oscar Langley?
Grand Tutor Brennan is well informed, it figures. No wonder the retired Emperor favors you so much.
Good lord, 76 strings.
Playing this would be a total mess.
So what if it is? In Eldoria, this harp is known as the Angel's Harp. What's the point of just recognizing it? You have to be able to play it to appreciate it.
This harp isn't just for making music. It can also transmit messages through specific melodies. Back then, the Western tribes used it to coordinate troops on the battlefield. The envoy claims that no one in Brighton can recognize this instrument. That's a bit too dismissive of Brighton's heritage. It's just that the court has focused on domestic affairs recently, and hasn't had the chance to show its former strength. That must have led to the envoy's misunderstanding. When your grandfather was trapped in Northmoor, it was Brighton's Grand Empress Dowager who led the light cavalry to his rescue, helped him break through the siege, and provided provisions and weaponry. Only then was Eldoria able to recover. From then on, the two nations set the rule. Eldoria would be a vassal state, paying tribute every year, while Brighton ensures its safety. By coming here to provoke us with this today, are you planning to betray our treaty?
Exactly. Isn't this a breach of contract?
It figures that Grand Tutor Brennan would be so knowledgeable. Not only do you recognize the harp, but you also know about past events. But so what? Even a 3-year-old in Eldoria can recognize and play it. If you really want to prove that Brighton isn't as stupid as a pig, why not have a match with me?
What does the envoy wish to compete in?
Let's compete with the harp. We'll each play a piece, and everyone here will judge. If I win, Brighton must give me 3 cities. If the Grand Tutor wins, Eldoria will grant you diplomatic relations.
After all, the harp comes from another land. Though the Grand Tutor recognizes it, she might not be an expert.
If we lose, we'll be falling right into his trap.
Fine, I accept.
Your Majesty, you absolutely cannot do this. A wager of 3 cities shouldn't be treated like a game.
It's fine. I trust the Grand Tutor.
Very well. This piece is called March of the Sandstorm. It's the song the Eldorian warriors must play before heading to war. She can actually play it.
This is Brighton's famous national music, high mountains and flowing water.
Grand Tutor Brennan is truly a genius. Not only is her knowledge superior, but her musical skill is at its peak. Ha ha ha.
How is this possible? She managed to integrate Brighton's national music into the harp.
With such talent in Brighton, why should we fear provocations?
So what? Though the Grand Tutor's skill is excellent, my March of the Sandstorm is equally grand and powerful.
Lord Luo, look! These butterflies are being moved by the Grand Tutor's music. Wow. Great! Wonderful!
Simply marvelous.
What do you think, Lord Oscar Langley?
Envoy Langley, what do you think of this piece? Compared to Eldoria?
Grand Tutor Brennan. Or rather, Great Master Brennan, today I have finally learned. There is always a higher heaven, and there are always those more gifted. To command all living things with melody, with such mastery, I humbly admit defeat. My grandfather once said that Brighton's Grand Empress Dowager was not only a great warrior, but also a master of music who could command thousands with her zither. I didn't believe it, but seeing your grace today, Grand Tutor, it is as if she has been brought back to life. Eldoria was arrogant. We were like frogs in a well, and we have insulted the great nation of Brighton. Your Majesty, I wish to reaffirm our treaty on behalf of Eldoria's ruler. Eldoria will strictly abide by the treaty, and continue to pay tribute. We will remain a vassal state of Brighton forever, paying our respects every year, and never betraying you.
Rise, Envoy. Brighton never bullies the weak, but we will not be looked down upon either. May our two nations live in harmony and protect our borders together.
Great, Master Brennan. Brighton is fortunate to have you. It is truly Brighton's luck, and you have earned Eldoria's complete respect.
Today's events were not just to clear my name. I simply wanted to show everyone that women can be officials and teachers and can bring glory to their country. I ask that in the future, you do not judge a hero by their gender.
This woman is incredible! That wicked woman! Uncle Langley, I don't accept this. The Grand Tutor is impressive, but that's her own skill. A nation's future depends on it, Prince and Descendant. I want to challenge that little chubby kid. Oh no, it's over! It's over! Oh, this barbarian! What does he want with me? I don't know how to do anything. I need to get out of here.
Where do you think you're going, Your Highness?
Grand Tutor Brennan. I still need to go back and finish my studies.
Everyone knows it. Prince Dylan has no talent for academics or sports.
How can he even compete? Wouldn't it be an absolute disgrace in front of the foreign envoys?
Is the Prince of Brighton scared? Or is he just a coward who hides behind a woman?
The sons of Brighton are no cowards. What do you want to compete in, Prince?
Let's keep it simple. Archery. Eldorian boys draw bows at 5 and hunt wolves at 7. Surely a Prince of Brighton can at least draw a bow?
Since the young prince is interested, then let's do it. Since it's a match, there should be something on the line. If Brighton's Prince Dylan wins, then what?
If he wins, I'll increase our tribute by 30%. But if I win, the tribute is waived entirely. And Grand Tutor Brennan must publicly admit that Brighton's princes are all fuck-ups.
Fine. But archery is a bit too easy. If we're competing, let's make it special. How about blindfolded archery?
What? Blindfolded archery? Prince Dylan? Can't even hit the target with his eyes open. If he's blindfolded, he might actually kill someone.
Ha ha ha. Blindfolded. Are you really letting this fat guy shoot blindfolded? Good grief. Ha ha ha.
Grand Tutor Brennan. Dylan has been focused on his studies lately. He's been a bit distracted from his training. Let's try something else. What kind of skill does Dylan Carter actually have? Doesn't she know? My god.
What do you suggest we change it to, Your Majesty?
Grand Tutor Brennan. I can't even hold a sword steady. Father, I don't want to do this.
Do you trust me, Your Highness?
I do. But...
Then there are no more buts.
Listen, kid, I'm going first. I'll make sure you have no excuses for your loss.
Good. Good.
Oh, no.
What are we going to do? It's over. 30 years of my reputation is about to be ruined in a sec.
Your turn, Prince Dylan of Brighton. Kneel and admit defeat now, and you might not lose too much face. Grand Tutor, where exactly am I supposed to aim?
Your Highness, clear your mind. Do you still remember the standards for apprentices that you recited this morning? I remember. Walk with composure, stand with dignity. Please stand firm, Your Highness. Bow deeply and gracefully, pay respects with reverence. Raise your bow. Treat elders as you would your own father. Imagine that before you is your most respected royal father. Restrain your words, and anger will fade away. Release.
Splendid.
Just now? Was that arrow shot by my son?
Yes, Your Majesty. It was indeed our Prince Dylan. A perfect bullseye.
Heavens! The arrow actually curved around the front target.
And hit the back target. What divine skill.
God bless Brighton. God bless Brighton. Ha ha ha.
Locating the position by sound, guiding the arrow with one's spirit. This is the technique lost for a century, the art of sound localization.
I actually hit it!
Your Highness, you are truly gifted.
Imposible! You must have cheated! How could he possibly...
Prince, accept your defeat gracefully.
Great Master Brennan, you are a master of both arts and martial skills. Oscar Langley finally understands today what it means to be humbled by a greater power. Not only are you a master of music, but you even have a deep understanding of long-lost martial arts techniques. Oscar Langley is truly impressed.
Concede.
Prince Dylan is naturally brilliant. He was merely young and playful. In time, he will surely become a great leader. Brighton's strength lies not only in its officials, but also in its future within each and every successor.
You helped me just now, didn't you?
Why do you say that, Your Highness?
I felt that after you patted my arm. It stopped listening to me. You were the one controlling it, right?
I did help with the arrow today. But if your highness hadn't shown any courage, even a god couldn't have helped.
I treated you so poorly before, constantly opposing you, yet you still helped me.
Today, your highness won glory for Brighton, and an extra 30% in annual tribute. Do you still think studying is useless?
Grand Tutor, please teach me. I want to become a prince worthy of Brighton. I want to make my father proud.
Study to understand virtue, and train to strengthen the body. From tomorrow on, I will be even stricter with you. If your highness can't handle the hardship...
I can. Grand Tutor, can I come earlier tomorrow? Of course.
If I'm even a minute late...
I'll copy the apprentice's rules 10 times. Grand Tutor, wait for me. Where are we going to study? Where are we going?
Impressive, Claire Brennan. The harp? Archery. Even that stuck-up savage Oscar Langley is completely awestruck by her. The entire court now treats her with more respect than they show me.
Please calm down, Your Grace.
That little sweetheart, she's Your Majesty's favorite now. She's a pillar of strength to the court. Even my own son is wrapped up around her finger. She's trampling on my dignity. She's never been more successful. How can I possibly stay calm?
And what about Magistrate Brennan?
Why even bring him up? That dumbass. He said she was nothing to worry about. He was a total pushover at home. He barely knew a few words. This is the nothing to worry about he mentioned? He's about to lose his own job. Hold up. Does Magistrate Brennan have another daughter? Besides Claire Brennan.
Your humble maidservant remembers. Grand Tutor Brennan has a younger half-sister born to a concubine.
A bastard born to a maid? Interesting. I don't believe. She doesn't have a single skeleton in her closet.
Really? Haha. Your Majesty. It's late, you should get some rest. About today, I've already reviewed the details 3 times.
Oh, sit down. Sit down. Just tell me one more time. Tell me about Oscar Langley again. How he went from being so arrogant to being completely won over, to finally dropping to one knee and reaffirming the alliance. And also that Sonny boy, my dear grandson, how he was blindfolded and made that incredible shot.
Father?
Henry, you've just recovered. You shouldn't get too excited.
Mother, I'm just so happy. Back in the day, when you were in charge, you put down the rebellions and commanded respect everywhere. Now, without lifting a finger, you've won them over just like that. Your grace is even more impressive than before.
Yes. I was there in the hall and saw grandmother play Brighton's anthem on the harp, mastering a foreign instrument for us. It was absolutely brilliant. I truly admire you.
Good. And Dylan Carter. He's usually so mischievous.
But today, under the Grand Empress Dowager's guidance, he showed such incredible perseverance to make that shot. When he left, the look in his eyes was different.
Truly. The look in his eyes has completely changed.
Actually, Dylan Carter isn't a bad person at heart. He just lacks proper guidance. I'll personally mentor him from now on. From how to carry himself to the principles of leadership. I hope that one day he can become a pillar of Brighton and prove worthy of the crown's trust.
Mother, I'm sorry. I've been useless. I failed to raise my children right. And now I'm burdening you. I mean, you're at an age where you should be relaxing, yet you're still dealing with these ungrateful kids. It's exhausting for you. I'm truly ashamed.
Don't be silly. You're my son, and they are my grandsons. Looking after my family and my country. Isn't that just what a mother does?
You're right. I take your words to heart. With you stepping in, I can finally rest easy.
Noah has something to say.
I do have a request. Lady Janet, the Imperial Noble Consort, has been confined for over 2 weeks now. During this time, she has personally written nearly 1,000 prayers for your health. I believe her remorse is genuine. Can we lift her confinement now?
What? You're already going soft on her after only 2 weeks? So she wrote a few prayers. What's the big deal? Your grandmother already told you. She's the one who poisoned me with that sleeping curse. And besides, those headaches you've been having, she's likely behind those too.
Father, nothing has been proven yet. There's no direct evidence linking any of this to Lady Janet.
Wait.
So?
So you think I'm slandering her?
I wouldn't dream of it. I've always admired your wisdom, grandmother. However, she is still Dylan's mother. And her brother, Master Trevor, is still out there on the front lines, serving the country. More importantly,
what?
She's pregnant.
What?
Tell me, do you think that old hag and that woman will agree to have His Majesty lift my confinement?
Don't worry, my lady. Now that you're carrying the royal heir, no one would dare keep you locked up.
His Majesty has arrived.
My lady, His Majesty is here.
Close the door. Please, rise. Now that you're carrying the royal heir, there's no need for such formalities. The scent in your quarters, my consort, always puts me at ease.
I'm glad you like it, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I wish I could see you every day. I also miss our Dylan Carter so much. It's just...
Don't worry, your house arrest is lifted effective immediately. You can leave the palace to see Dylan Carter tomorrow.
Really? The retired emperor.
Don't worry. My father was very happy to hear. You're pregnant with the royal heir again. But from now on, you need to be more mindful of your reputation. You must show respect to Grand Tutor Brennan.
I understand, Your Majesty. I know I was wrong. I plan to go tomorrow to apologize to Grand Tutor Brennan. I also want to thank her for teaching Dylan Carter all this time.
That's very thoughtful of you. Then let's do as you say.
Respect? Claire Brennan. Then I will show you exactly how much respect I have for you.
The Imperial Noble Consort has arrived.
You certainly have elegant taste, Grand Tutor. This bamboo is trimmed so beautifully. It has more character than the ones in the palace gardens. No wonder His Majesty and the retired Emperor are so captivated by you. I really should learn a thing or two from you. I could have you beheaded.
Just for saying those words.
You.
What? You just had your house arrest lifted, and you already can't help yourself? Speak. Why are you here?
I'm here today to thank the Grand Tutor. I appreciate all the time you've spent mentoring Prince Dylan.
Is that right? Then why not come when His Little Highness is in class? Why pick today, when he's off and come alone? You must have something else on your mind, noble consort.
You're very perceptive, Grand Tutor. I suppose I don't need to over-explain. His Majesty asked me to come here today to offer you an apology.
So, you know what you did wrong?
Grand Tutor Brennan, please watch yourself. My lady is the Imperial Noble Consort of the Brighton Empire. It's not your place to judge her.
You're here to apologize by decree, but I can't ask what for. If your brains are so tangled up in nonsense, go home and clear your heads. Get out of my sight.
Grand Tutor Brennan, you're incredibly arrogant. My lady.
Even if your lady came, it would be useless. Now get out.
Now isn't the time to pick a fight with her. The Grand Tutor is right. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. It's true, I shouldn't have trusted Holly. I'm the reason you were treated so unfairly.
Is that all you've realized?
What else?
Your biggest mistake was letting your own selfish desires lead your own child to frame someone. Dylan Carter is a Prince of Brighton. His character should be an example for everyone. If he isn't raised right, any future misstep will lead to total ruin.
You're right, Grand Tutor. However, please give me a clean slate since I'm expecting another royal child. It would put His Majesty's mind at ease.
Is this for real?
Absolutely. Dr. Roger confirmed it. He says the Imperial Noble Consort is a month along.
In that case, lift her house arrest. If she's really pregnant, she's done a great service for Brighton. That's great news.
Are you sure? You're really pregnant?
What is that supposed to mean, Grand Tutor? A royal heir is no joking matter.
It's good that you understand.
I'm feeling a bit tired. Grand Tutor Brennan, help me sit for a moment.
Anna, hurry and help Her Highness sit down.
Grand Tutor, are you still unwilling to forgive me? Thank you, Grand Tutor. But
His Majesty has arrived.
I still want you dead.
Your Highness.
Grand Tutor Brennan.
I truly realize my mistake.
Imperial Consort.
Grand Tutor Brennan, Her Highness has already apologized to you. Why can't you just let it go?
Call a doctor, quickly.
Your Majesty. You can't blame Grand Tutor Brennan. It's my fault for not protecting our child.
How is Her Highness?
Your Majesty, Her Highness has a weak constitution and is in her first trimester. With the recent physical impact, the baby could not be saved.
Grand Tutor Brennan, what do you have to say?
What are you looking at? I think you're just a dumbass.
Father.
Get out. Don't call me father. I don't have a dumbass for a son. Don't you know who Grand Tutor Brennan is?
Father, I never said I didn't believe Grand Tutor Brennan.
Then why ask for her side? Deep down, you still suspect her. I'll beat you to death today, you little brat.
Father, I saw it with my own eyes. Grand Tutor Brennan pushed the Imperial Noble Consort. No matter how much I trust her, isn't it only right to ask? My son is gone now. Your grandson is gone.
Bullshit. Grand Tutor Brennan is responsible for educating the royal children. What reason would she have to push the pregnant Imperial Noble Consort? Speak. Speak up.
Because she wants to steal my lady's favor.
You?
Me? Steal her favor?
Of course. You've been targeting my lady since you entered the palace. You just want to seduce His Majesty and replace the noble consort. Just now in your palace, when you learned my lady was pregnant, you were consumed by jealousy. So you acted out of malice. You're murdering the royal family.
You're talking crap. Once I'm done with Dr. Thomas, I'll come back and rip your mouth shut. Dr. Thomas, you know that deceiving the Emperor means the execution of your entire family.
I have been practicing medicine here in the Brighton Palace for decades. I know better than to deceive the leadership. You are insulting me, Grand Tutor.
Good. Then answer my next questions. Truthfully. Do not hide a single thing.
Of course.
Dr. Thomas, when did you find out that the Imperial Consort was pregnant?
About 2 weeks ago, shortly after her ladyship was confined. She was nauseous and vomiting, and had no appetite. So she called me in for an examination. According to my diagnosis, her pulse was smooth and rapid, like pearls rolling on a tray. It was a pregnancy pulse.
I see. Eunuch Craig, could I trouble you with something?
Certainly.
Dr. Thomas, would you mind checking Eunuch Craig's pulse too?
Grand Tutor, isn't this ridiculous? How dare you?
Who's being ridiculous? Just check his pulse.
Yes, sir. This is...
What is it?
a pregnancy pulse. Eunuch Craig? How is this possible? You.
What are you looking at? I'm a eunuch. You're sensing a pregnancy pulse in me?
Grand Tutor Brennan, what exactly is going on here?
Dr. Thomas was right. The pulse was smooth and rolling like pearls on a tray. It indicates pregnancy. However, many things like this can be manipulated. Just now, I repeatedly applied pressure to Eunuch Craig's Nagwan point. This caused his pulse to feel full and rounded. At first glance, it's identical to a pregnancy pulse.
I didn't know that was possible.
As expected of Grand Tutor Brennan.
Dr. Thomas, you should think back carefully. When you were checking the Imperial Noble Consort's pulse, was her other hand also pressing down on her Nagwan point?
When her ladyship lowered the gauze curtain that day, only a small portion of her wrist was exposed. Your humble subject could not see it clearly.
Nonsense. Are you suggesting Eunuch Craig manipulated the pulse for you? Does every pregnant woman in the world have a faked pregnancy now?
Good question. Dr. Thomas, was the Imperial Consort prescribed medicine to prevent miscarriage after her diagnosis?
Naturally. They were all decocted at the Imperial Hospital, and then delivered to her ladyship.
This medicine is bitter, and hard to swallow without candied fruits. Anna, did your mistress take the medicine every day?
Of course she did.
Eunuch Craig, may I trouble you with one more thing?
Please give your orders, Grand Tutor Brennan.
Dr. Thomas, smell the scent of this soil. Do you recognize it?
These are perilla leaves and Bakel skullcap. May I ask, Grand Tutor Brennan, where did you find this soil?
In the soil beneath the large tree by the entrance. I dug up a small handful.
Dr. Thomas, what is the significance of these two herbs?
In response to your majesty, perilla leaves and Bakel skullcap are both ingredients used to prevent miscarriage. The medicinal dregs in this soil are all from the medicine your humble subject decocted for her ladyship.
Dr. Thomas, look at this as well.
There is musk in this incense burner. This is a big no-no for pregnant women.
Oh, is it? Then I must ask His Majesty, over the past few days, was this incense burning when you visited the Imperial Noble Consort's palace?
The fragrance in your room, my dear, always makes me feel so relaxed. There is indeed something burning.
Since that's the case, the Imperial Noble Consort is carrying the royal heir, yet she doesn't take her medicine as required. Instead, she pours out all the medicine prepared by the Imperial Hospital, and she recklessly burns musk in her room that could cause a miscarriage, all while serving Your Majesty during her first trimester. There is only one truth, and that is, she has been faking her pregnancy all along.
Nonsense. If she wasn't pregnant, how could she have been caught bleeding from a miscarriage?
Anna has a point. If the Imperial Noble Consort wasn't pregnant, why was she bleeding just now?
Men are really something. Even on the throne, they're easily fooled by bad women. Dr. Thomas, please tell us, when a woman bleeds like that, what could it be besides a miscarriage?
Naturally, it would be her period. Could it be?
Your Majesty? Why don't we have the household staff check Her Highness's menstrual records from the past few months to see if they match up with today?
Ruby Bartley is as clever as ever.
Thank you for the compliment, Grand Tutor Brennan.
You're such a blockhead. If you continue to be this clueless, I might consider giving your throne to Eunuch Craig.
That would never do.
However, a normal period wouldn't cause such heavy bleeding. The Imperial Noble Consort might have taken other medicinal herbs.
What else? Lady Janet, do you admit your guilt?
Your Majesty, just because of Grand Tutor Brennan's words, you would convict me? I do not accept this.
It's only right that you don't. Today, I will make you admit it beyond any doubt.
Claire Brennan. Who do you think you are? How dare you slander me? I fear bitterness and refuse to take prenatal medicine, but does that mean I'm faking a pregnancy?
Of course not. But if I'm not mistaken, it's impossible for you to be pregnant.
What horseshit are you talking? How dare you slander me?
Your Majesty, your headaches, did they begin only after Prince Dylan was born?
Yes.
Whenever you are with the Imperial Noble Consort and smell the fragrance on her, does the pain ease?
Yes. After Grand Tutor Brennan entered the palace, he gave me a sachet. It also provides relief.
Your Majesty, this is no ordinary headache, but voodoo poison. This is the heart-linking voodoo.
Oh, I see. His heart-linking voodoo and my sleep voodoo were made by the same person, right?
Correct. Does the noble consort know? Who created these voodoos? Who is the hand behind them?
This little sweetheart actually knows about heart-linking voodoo. Alarmist talk. A wild girl from the countryside has entered the Imperial Hall, not only to stir up trouble, but also to talk of ghosts and demons. Your Majesty, I beg you, to execute Grand Tutor Brennan on the spot. Your Majesty, you saw it with your own eyes. Grand Tutor Brennan collided with me, causing me to lose our child.
Is the noble consort so eager to execute me? Because she's afraid the voodoo will be exposed.
What do I have to fear? Grand Tutor Brennan keeps talking about sleep voodoo and heart-linking voodoo. So, where is this voodoo insect?
Does the Imperial consort really want to know?
The sleeping goo and the heart-link goo are both secrets of the Southern Territories. Especially the casting and curing of the heart-link goo. They have not been taught to outsiders for 1,000 years. Except for the Grand Empress Dowager of Brighton back then. I indeed want to know. If the one standing before me were the Grand Empress Dowager of that time, I might still be somewhat afraid. But a wild girl from the countryside, putting on an act.
Don't worry, you'll see real quick.
Glowing incense. It's you.
Grand Tutor Brennan, what's up with the Imperial consort? What did you do to her?
Imperial consort, didn't you want to know the secret of the heart-link goo? Then feel it for yourself. This is the price you pay for casting the heart-link goo on others.
Your Majesty, save me.
Imperial consort. My head.
Your Majesty, please endure it a little longer. Your headache will be cured in a sec.
Stop playing. I was wrong. I know I was wrong.
What were you wrong about?
It was me. It was I who poisoned the retired Emperor and Your Majesty with the goo. It was me. It was all me. I beg you, stop bragging.
Imperial consort.
Your Majesty, you really are a poor judge of character. Your Majesty, this is the mother parasite of the heart-to-heart goo.
Imperial consort. So it really was you.
Now that the mother parasite is destroyed, the heart-to-heart gut inside you is gone. Your headaches will not return.
Grand Tutor Brennan. This old servant still has one question. Since you could extract the parasite, why didn't you do so when you first entered the palace?
We have Her Highness to thank for that. If she hadn't been so eager to use a fake pregnancy and miscarriage to frame me, I wouldn't have been able to extract it.
Grand Tutor Brennan, what do you mean by that?
The heart-to-heart goo is a legendary parasite from Miaojiang. The methods for planting and removing it are extremely complex. If the host of the mother parasite is healthy, even someone skilled in parasite arts cannot draw it out. But the imperial consort was too impatient. To stage the bit of a miscarriage for your majesty, she took a large dose of cold herb powder in advance. This medicine is cold by nature, disrupting the body's vital energy and blood. Inside such a body, the mother parasite became restless. Combined with this parasite attracting incense, it naturally reacted out of control.
So, the Grand Tutor knew from the start about the Imperial Consort's fake pregnancy.
As the vessel for the mother parasite, as long as it remains inside her, she cannot possibly conceive.
Noah? No wonder. That day you told me Lady Janet was pregnant again to try and get me to lift her house arrest. That explains Grand Tutor Brennan's expression.
Lady Janet, you faked a pregnancy to manipulate my sympathy, and repeatedly tried to frame the Grand Tutor. Either crime is punishable by death. What do you have to say for yourself?
Your Majesty. Everything I did was because I love you, Your Majesty. Since that little brat entered the palace, you and the retired Emperor have doted on her. I was just afraid you would give all your love to her, Your Majesty.
Shut up. For Dylan Carter's sake, I will spare your life. But while you escape death, you shall not escape punishment. Guards, strip Lady Janet of her title as Imperial Noble Consort. Banish her to the Cold Palace immediately. She is never to set foot outside for the rest of her life.
Who dares send Master Trevor's sister to the Cold Palace? I, Trevor Hastings, greets Your Majesty and the retired Emperor.
Master Trevor, you weren't summoned, entering the hall with troops without permission. Are you planning a rebellion?
I wouldn't dare. I just heard someone was framing my younger sister. I'm here to see that justice is served.
Master Trevor, if you're here to claim a reward for your service, I won't shortchange you. But if you're trying to use your service to excuse a crime and interfere with palace affairs, don't expect me to be lenient because of our history.
The Trevor family has been loyal for generations. We've defended the southern territories. For decades, we've bled on the battlefield and died in service, beyond counting. Is our reward seeing my younger sister deposed and the family shamed? Won't this discourage the hundreds of thousands of soldiers at the border?
Your younger sister faked a pregnancy to deceive the Emperor. She used sorcery to plot treason and framed officials. Every one of those is a capital offense. How dare you come here talking big? Just to protect her?
You're overreacting, retired Emperor. Whether the noble consort is guilty can't be decided by just one person's word. It's hard to reach a verdict. But this Grand Tutor Brennan is just the daughter of Magistrate Brennan. She's only been here a few months, and she's already causing chaos in the palace and unrest in the court. I've confirmed that before she entered the palace, she was secretly colluding with envoys from the southern territories. That bamboo flute she has is a cursed object from the south. She's the one who poisoned everyone. She's trying to control the royal family and overthrow Brighton.
Elder brother, you're finally back. It's this witch. She's the one trying to kill me. It's her.
Enough. You let your younger sister cause chaos in the palace, and now you're trying to turn the tables.
Master Trevor, your ability to twist the truth and call white black is truly impressive. You're just like your younger sister.
Stop the clever talk. Whether it's black or white, we'll know once we investigate.
How do you plan to do that?
Your Majesty. If Grand Tutor Brennan isn't a spy, how could she have a tool for sorcery, and how could she know? A technique to cure it that even the palace doctors have never heard of? You've been calculating to get close to the Emperor and retired Emperor. What are you really after?
It looks like the Hastings are desperate. Fine. This is the perfect chance to cut out the deep-rooted cancer of Brighton once and for all. Master Trevor believes that knowing how to break a hex and owning the tool to do it means you're the one who cast it.
Obviously, this kind of dark magic is only known by those at the heart of the Southern Territories. You're a nobody. How could you have learned it? Unless you have a hidden agenda, why keep these skills a secret?
This flute is called Bane of Evil. It's a relic from Empress Dowager Eleanor. She left instructions. If a hex ever threatened us again, this flute should be used.
Haha. Ridiculous. Such secrets. How could a magistrate's daughter know them? You're clearly just a smooth talker, making up stories.
Eunuch Craig.
I'm here.
Please go and get the records of Empress Dowager Eleanor's belongings and instructions. They're in the side hall of the Hall of Harmony, third drawer of the rosewood chest.
Yes, sir. Your Majesty, Grand Emperor. I have Empress Dowager Eleanor's instructions.
Show them to Master Trevor yourself.
Yes, sir.
No, this is impossible. How does she know this?
Trevor Hastings, what do you have to say for yourself now?
A relic of Empress Dowager Eleanor. How could it end up in the hands of a magistrate's daughter? This girl knows too much. I have to frame her as a spy. Otherwise, this won't play out well today.
I gave it to her. I already clocked that someone was using hexes in the palace. I gave her the Bane of Evil on purpose. To have her investigate this in secret.
This.
What? If I want to give a gift, do I need Master Trevor's permission?
Since Master Trevor has no issues, I have something to ask you.
Claire Brennan, what do you want to ask? My actions have always been above board. My conscience is clear.
Master Trevor, you keep insisting the Imperial Consort is innocent, but did you know about her fake pregnancy?
I did not.
Do you know why she can't get pregnant? It's because you wanted to control your Majesty. You forced her to use the love bug. You hold military power, and you've been planning a rebellion for a long time. You just wanted to use her to control the royal family and seize power.
Trevor Hastings, I have treated the Hastings family well. Why would you do something so treacherous?
Claire Brennan, stop these baseless accusations. Where is the evidence?
Imperial noble consort Lady Janet has lived deep in the palace. How would she know secrets of the Southern Territories? And where would she get these bugs? If it weren't for her elder brother, who commands a massive army and deals with various factions, supporting her from the shadows, how could she have pulled this off?
Claire Brennan, you're quite the smooth talker. You're clearly just trying to divert attention. Envoy Oscar Langley, enter the hall.
Oscar Langley, envoy of Eldoria, greets Your Majesty and the retired Emperor.
Envoy Oscar Langley? What does this have to do with Eldoria?
It has nothing to do with Eldoria. but it has everything to do with Grand Tutor Brennan. During the competition before the court, whether it was the harp or the archery, even Eldoria's eventual surrender, it was all a show orchestrated by Grand Tutor Brennan.
Your Majesty, you heard him. Grand Tutor Brennan had already colluded with the Eldorian envoy. She had Oscar Langley provoke us on purpose, so she could step in and save the day. She did this to create an image of wisdom and courage, making herself look like a hero, to win your trust and intimidate the officials. Her goal was to seize control of the court quickly and bring chaos to Brighton.
Everything Master Trevor said is true. During the harp competition, Grand Tutor Brennan told me the songs in advance. The blindfolded archery was also her arrangement. It was all to help Prince Dylan gain fame, to help her secure her position. I'm sorry, Grand Tutor Brennan. You've been kind to Eldoria, and I didn't want this. But Master Trevor threatened the safety of my people.
Claire Brennan, no wonder you could easily settle Eldoria's provocation. It was all a conspiracy. It was all an act to deceive Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Claire Brennan conspired with outsiders to deceive you. This is true treason. By law, her entire family should be executed. She deserves the death penalty.
How dare you?
Then let me ask you, Master Trevor, what kind of collab did I have? With Envoy Oscar Langley? Just for the title of Grand Tutor, would I really risk execution and my family's lives?
Naturally, it was to control the prince and then take over the government.
Master Trevor, you really went to great lengths to take me down. You'd even coerce a foreign envoy and frame a loyal official. You're actually capable of doing such a thing.
Frame you? The witness is right here. You can't talk your way out of this.
Oscar, I know you're being forced and have no choice. But you shouldn't play games with our diplomacy. Eldoria was built on courage, and values loyalty and honor. Are you going to stain that today?
Oscar, think carefully before you speak.
If Master Trevor can force you to frame me today, he'll get rid of you as soon as you're useless. How will he treat you and Eldoria then?
Claire Brennan, stop trying to drive a wedge.
Tell the truth. Your Majesty and I will ensure the prince and your people are safe.
Your Majesty, Your Highness, I am guilty. It was Master Trevor. He secretly sent people to kidnap the Prince of Eldoria, to threaten me. If I hadn't framed Grand Tutor Brennan like he said, he would have killed the prince and sent troops to harass our border tribes. Oscar Langley had no choice but to do such a treacherous thing. I beg Your Majesty and Grand Tutor Brennan to save my prince and the lives of my people.
Nonsense.
Trevor Hastings, you kidnapped the prince of a vassal state and threatened their envoy. You deserve to die for this.
Your Majesty, retired Emperor, Master Trevor's crimes go far beyond this. Today, without being summoned, he led troops into the Grand Hall. Remaining in armor in your presence is a blatant sign of disrespect to the crown. He even allowed his sister to cause chaos in the palace by using poison to plot against Your Majesty and the retired Emperor. He even intends to use his military merit and the hundreds of thousands of soldiers in the northern reaches as leverage to hold the royal family hostage.
Claire Brennan, stop your fear-mongering. My loyalty is witnessed by heaven and earth. I brought troops into the palace just to protect against a witch like you and your associates from acting out of desperation.
I think the desperate one is you.
What do you mean by that, Grand Tutor Brennan?
Your Majesty, retired Emperor, I would like to summon someone to the hall.
Summon them.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Master Trevor's Lieutenant, Julian Meadows.
Julian Meadows? Wasn't he 3 months ago in that skirmish? How How could he still be alive?
Summon Julian Meadows.
Julian Meadows, Lieutenant to the Northern General, greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, retired Emperor. Long live Your Majesty.
Rise, General Meadows.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, retired Emperor.
You. Weren't you already?
Your Majesty? Your lowly general didn't die in battle 3 months ago. That ambush was a plot by Master Trevor and the Northern tribes to silence me. It is because your lowly general accidentally intercepted secret correspondence between Master Trevor and the Northern tribes. I found out he is embezzling military pay, reselling rations, and letting the Northern tribes raid border villages. He did this to exaggerate his military achievements and increase his own power by maintaining the threat. Your Majesty, these are the secret letters and ledgers I risked my life to retrieve. They also include the testimonies of Master Trevor's closest officers. Please take a look, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Master Trevor is no loyalist. He is a parasite to this nation.
How dare you? Guards, seize this traitor.
You're a weak, incompetent ruler. The throne of Brighton should belong to someone capable. Kill them.
Guards, protect me.
Protect me.
Trevor Hastings.
Trevor Hastings, you dare to rebel? Do you dare commit regicide?
My elite forces from the northern reaches already control every gate. Follow me and prosper, oppose me and die. Let's see who dares stop me.
Trevor Hastings, if you drop your sword now, I might still leave you with an intact corpse.
Even now, you're still bluffing. Today, I, Master Trevor, will take this weak ruler and fight my way out, to start a new dynasty. Let's see who dares stop me.
How dare you?
Trevor Hastings, if you stand down now, I might spare the Hastings family.
You're facing death, yet you're still acting like an emperor. Right. Write the decree now. Pass the throne to Prince Dylan. Affix your imperial seal. Otherwise, I don't mind turning this hall into a bloodbath.
Don't even think about it. I am the Emperor. How could I be coerced by you? To hand over the legacy of my ancestors to someone like you? A traitorous snake?
It's not up to you. Only when Prince Dylan takes the throne can the Hastings family rightfully rule over this nation. Write it now.
Trevor Hastings, you are a man of ruthless ambition. You'll die a miserable death. Put down the sword.
Give him the seal and the decree.
Write exactly as I say. I, the Emperor, have failed in my duties. The government is in chaos, and threats are rising everywhere. I am no longer fit to lead this nation. To ensure the future of this land, and for the sake of the people, I hereby abdicate in favor of Prince Dylan. The new Emperor is young, so Master Trevor Hastings shall take full control of the government, as Regent for His Highness, by my command. It seems His Majesty won't pick up the pen without seeing some blood, right?
Wait. Master Trevor, I, Grand Tutor Brennan, advise you to think twice. If you dare touch His Majesty, it would be treason and regicide. Even if you succeed, the reputation of a regicide and usurper will haunt the Hastings family forever. You'll lose the people's support, and the whole world will turn against you. But if you fail, Prince Dylan will, because of your actions today, be stripped of his legitimacy forever. He'll never have the chance to inherit the throne. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Elder brother.
Don't be afraid of her. Right now, inside and outside the palace, everyone answers to me. She's just trying to play mind games. We've come too far. I have no choice but to follow through. Today, I'll kill this tyrant and take this kingdom for myself.
Don't you dare.
Let go of my father. You villain! Release my father!
Dylan, you've arrived at the perfect time. Your uncle is doing this to help you.
You're not my uncle. You're a villain. Grand Tutor Brennan taught me that loyalty and patriotism are a subject's duty. You've taken my father hostage. This is high treason.
Dylan, you're too young to understand. This throne was always meant to be yours. Your father is senile. He's been deceived by traitors. I'm merely purging the court to help you take your place. We're family, after all.
Grand Tutor Brennan taught me that Brighton belongs to the millions of citizens of Brighton. It doesn't belong to the Carters. And it certainly doesn't belong to the Lees.
What do you know at your age? The winner takes all.
My son, how can you speak to your uncle like that? We're family. Everything your uncle is doing is for our own sake. Persuade your father. Have him sign the imperial decree. Once you become the emperor, I'll be the Empress Dowager. Then no one will ever be able to bully the Lee family again.
Mother, wake up and smell the coffee. Has His Majesty ever mistreated us?
Dylan Carter, I'm your uncle. You dare lecture me? All this talk of the common good and protocol for sovereigns, if you don't want the throne, then your uncle will take it. Write it. Abdicate to Master Trevor immediately.
Traitor.
Protect His Majesty. Seize the traitor.
You monster.
I hit him! I hit the bad guy!
Dylan, how dare you hurt your uncle? You ungrateful child. Our family is finished.
Today, he isn't standing here as Lady Janet's grandson, but as a Prince of Brighton, defending the crown.
Uncle tried to kill my father and destroy the nation. I had no choice.
You did well, Your Highness. You protected your father and the land of Brighton.
Dylan, well done. Truly my worthy grandson. Guards, take these traitors away.
Move.
Dylan Carter, you saved your father.
Lady Janet, do you know your greatest mistake? It wasn't vying for my favor, nor was it using sorcery, but failing to guide your son. You nearly drove your own flesh and blood down the path of a traitor.
My only regret is not killing you sooner.
Kill me? With that brain of yours? Let me tell you, I never actually blamed you, because none of your schemes ever worked.
Claire Brennan, you're just trying to crush my spirit, aren't you?
Enough. Take her away, and deal with her according to the law.
Move!
Grand Tutor Brennan, if it weren't for you today, secretly protecting General Julian Meadows, and teaching Dylan Carter to tell right from wrong, I fear I would have been the last ruler of a fallen nation.
Today's events, though sparked by the Hastings family, have also exposed the three major flaws in Brighton's internal governance.
If our military and government weren't so unbalanced,
How could Trevor Hastings mobilize border troops on his own? If our laws weren't so lax, how would he dare bring soldiers into the palace? And if the prince hadn't lacked proper guidance, he wouldn't have been nearly manipulated by traitors to destabilize the foundation of our state.
Grand Tutor Brennan, I too have been negligent.
It's not too late to fix our mistakes. Starting today, military and political power must be centralized, the government must be purged and reformed, and the prince must be educated with greater care. Let today's success not become tomorrow's arrogance.
Dylan Carter understands. I will not fail your teachings, Grand Tutor. Grand Tutor.
What's up? Did you have a nightmare?
Grand Tutor. Every time I close my eyes, I see my uncle covered in blood. Grand Tutor, did I do something wrong?
It's been 3 days now, but Dylan Carter has nightmares every night. Dylan Carter, the arrow you fired that day, saved the lives of countless citizens.
But he was still my uncle. In my dreams, he still says he'll kill me, saying that I betrayed him.
That wasn't betrayal. It was for the greater good. Everything you are doing now is the responsibility a true leader must bear.
Grand Tutor, who can I trust from now on?
Trust yourself. Trust the principles you've learned, and trust the path in your heart. I will continue to guide you until the day you no longer need me.
Grand Tutor, please don't leave.
Don't worry.
I
will stay by your side until you come of age, watching you become a great ruler.
Claire Brennan, this is all your fault. I'm going to kill you. I want you dead.
Favor the virtuous and shun the corrupt.
Grand Tutor Brennan, it's late. Have some hot tea to warm up.
Dylan Carter, you recited well today. We can start a new chapter tomorrow. Let's stop here for today. You're tired too. I'll have Eunuch Craig escort you back to the palace.
Grand Tutor Brennan, I'm not tired. I want to learn more. I can no longer let anyone bully my father and grandfather. No.
The pin is poisoned.
Lady Janet, how dare you escape the cold palace?
I, the consort, have nothing to fear. Dylan, why do you still protect this woman? Are you still my son?
Of course I'm your son. But you can't kill the Grand Tutor. He's a good man, and he's a state official.
Lady Janet, Dylan is more sensible than you are now.
Dylan Carter, has this witch bewitched you too? She killed your uncle. And she got me locked up in the cold palace. Yet you're standing up for her? You dumbass.
Uncle brought this on himself. He was a subordinate, yet he committed treason. You were Dad's favorite. Consort, yet you wouldn't protect him.
No. It's not like that, Dylan. Your father had so many women. If I didn't do this, and the other concubines had children, and other concubines had children, in the future, you'd never take the throne. I did it all for you.
I don't care about the throne. If my elder brother, or younger brothers are more capable, I'll gladly serve them. Mother, please just behave. Lady Janet, you know escaping the cold palace is a serious crime. Surrender, please, there. My mother! Don't tell my father. I'll take the punishment for her.
Look at your son. Don't you feel proud?
Stop bowing.
Mother.
Dylan.
Your Majesty, the King of Eldoria, grateful for Grand Tutor Brennan's kindness, presents these Western treasures and promises to increase the annual tax revenue by 50%. We seek an everlasting peace with Brighton.
A 50% tax increase? This is wonderful news.
Grand Tutor Brennan has done a great service.
Rise, Oscar Langley. Brighton and Eldoria will remain allies and share in this peace.
Good. I propose that Grand Tutor Brennan oversees the government reform. Anyone guilty of negligence or misconduct will be strictly punished.
We concur.
The Imperial Token.
I, Claire Brennan, will not fail the trust of your Majesty and the retired Emperor. I will reform the government and purge corruption so that Brighton may restore its founding glory.
Greetings, Your Majesty and retired Emperor.
Rise, General Shao.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Following Grand Tutor Brennan's plan, after arresting Master Trevor's remnants, Brighton's troops have regrouped. The messenger from the northern tribes requested an audience. They are down for a ceasefire and want to sign a peace treaty.
Even the northern tribes are down for a ceasefire. This is another great service by Grand Tutor Brennan.
This is the will of the people, and a result of Brighton's growing power. As long as we govern with diligence, all nations will surely follow.
God bless Brighton.
Mother, is this pressure okay?
Oh, Your Majesty. How about letting your humble servant do that for you?
Get out of my face. A sweet gig like this isn't for you.
Exactly.
Get out.
Mother, the country is at peace, and nations are paying tribute. You can finally rest easy.
Henry, seeing you healthy, and my grandson taking charge, makes me very happy.
Good.
Grandmother, rest assured. I will be diligent in my duties to create a prosperous era for Brighton and lead us to global prominence.
Good, I'll be waiting.
Yes.
Grand Tutor, Dylan will also study hard to become a pillar of the nation.
Good. I believe in you, Dylan.
Well, in all my decades in the palace, I've never seen the retired emperor give someone a shoulder rub, or the emperor give a foot massage. Her ladyship truly is the center of everyone's world. Even the young prince is so well behaved now. It's a blessing her ladyship was reborn and returned to Brighton.
Henry, do you remember that tree?
Of course I do. When I was a boy, to pick the cherry blossoms you loved so much, I climbed that tree. But I fell by accident, and even broke my wrist. Oh my. In the blink of an eye. This tree has grown so large.
Back then, Henry broke his wrist to pick blossoms for me. Now this tree has witnessed Dylan Carter's growth. Many things seem to be destined by fate.
Mother, now that the court is stable and the people are at peace, you should stay in the palace and enjoy your golden years. We will all take good care of you.
I belong to a time 50 years ago. By God's grace, my fate was reversed, allowing me to see my Henry again and watch my descendants thrive. Now that my wishes are fulfilled and my mission is complete, I should let go.
Mother.
I want to go to Stillwater County. Since I've seen my descendants through Claire Brennan's eyes, now I want to use her eyes to see the place where she once lived, to spend some quiet days there.
Grandmother, you can't leave. Brighton needs you.
Yes.
Grand Tutor, you said you wouldn't leave Dylan Carter. Please don't go.
There's no need to see me off. After I'm gone, you must remember, it's easy to win a kingdom, but hard to keep it. Dylan Carter, you must study hard and train well. In the future, you must protect Brighton's Fossilons.
Grand Tutor, I will. I'll visit you in Stillwater County.
Good. I'll be waiting for you.
Dylan Carter.
Henry. Noah. Seeing you two working together, Brighton will surely prosper.
Take care, Mother.
May the Grand Empress Dowager always be at peace and live forever.